As an Aquarius, me, born in January as an Aquarius, I have an analytical mind, which means my perception it just looks so with what really things are. You just if I don't quite get it, I'm not gonna just stop there. If I don't understand something, I'm not gonna stop there. I can't like let it go. So I have to figure things out. Like every little thing that bugs me, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So here's what I have under come to tell you. You were not supposed to do the things you were doing. For example, when a woman cheats on you, okay, and she just next 40 years, she's doing that with every guy. The first guy she messes with, that guy is supposed to have the right to tell everyone what she's doing. He's supposed to have that right because that bitch is a fraud. That bitch needs to be punished for her actions. Okay, so it doesn't stop there. Whoever went in and actually talked to her and sold her like flowers and love and shit like bullshit, like she ended up doing the same. Now that guy that cheated her with his first bro that didn't know about. Now these guys have like a beef, but they were supposed to have the right to talk it out, to speak about what the fuck happened. Now they're both screwed. They're both miserable life forever. Now it doesn't stop there. That bitch continues and does that with the next 30 guys. Now here's what the real like psychopathy trait. Like, you treat her like she's the prize. You treat her like she's a prize to fuck. And what she's gonna do about it, she's gonna mess. Why? Because she wants to be punished. She cannot like say it. She cannot say like, I need to be punished. So that's what she's saying to you, but you don't seem to understand. What you think is like, I need to fuck her right now. That's what you're getting. But what she's really saying is, I'm a really bad girl. That's what she's saying constantly with her actions. So she becomes very pretty and very majestic, and you keep going and you're not punishing her. But she's not gonna tell you what the fuck she's doing all these years. Now she's feel very powerful now. She feels like the dark wizard. She feels like I can mess with people like this. Like that's how she feels. And you keep going, and now she goes to human rights and rallies and tells how bad men are just useless to punish me. That's what she's saying, like all the time. So what you're supposed to do is put her in jail. That's what she should do because her father, well, he was above the law. He was like whatever bitch messes with me, I'm gonna fucking put her down. So that's what she knows about a man. Now she doesn't understand that hitting people about emotional abuse is not the way to go in. Emotional abuse is getting disidentify disidentify your emotions with her behavior. She needs to learn to be good um, girl. That's what she needs to learn. She needs to understand and feel good girl. She needs to feel that. So how you gonna make her feel? You're gonna stop cut off her money. You're gonna cut off her stuff, phone, clothes, dresses, things like every Barbie playroom. You cut that off, and you're supposed to take that all away. Okay, You're gonna let everyone know this girl is being bad. She's abusive to men, and you have given her a lot of power. So what you gonna do is cut off her free moving around the city. Gonna cut that off. Now what she's gonna do, she's gonna chase every victim out there that wants to fuck her, but not gonna do it by abuse, by physical abuse. You know, they're not gonna do that. Like, come here, like, fuck. Like, they can't do that. So what she's gonna do? She's gonna sell love. Like, hey, can I chill and shit? And what people will tend to say is yes. But if you cut off the phone, if you cut off her communication, she has no choice. She has to find another supply to feed her ego. So what you're gonna do is gonna inform people she is abusive to men because she's uses her attractiveness and her likability to fuck people and dump them. Fuck people and dump them. And she's not doing that unless you give her money, unless you devote yourself to her and you willingly become her slave to 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 play mother and girlfriend. So what you need to do is teach her behaviors, like real behavior. Like she's gonna learn to be equal with everyone and not to cheat, not cheat through anything, not be abusive on anything. She's not supposed to lie. She's not supposed to hide information. She's not supposed to steal stuff. She's not supposed to do secret voodoo magic. She's not supposed to gossip about personal relationships. She's not supposed to be given status about it. She's not supposed to be treated like a top-notch whatever whore, but a lady, like model, whatever. Well, she's not doing any of that, you know. So she has to have one job, and that job is to be good girl. She hasn't finished that job. So because when she learns to be good girl, then she can really devote herself to one man. And then after that, her man has to stop her from chatting non-stop with other guys that are willing to fuck her again and giving them information about I am a good girl now, but secretly a whore. That's not gonna work. She's supposed to finish good girl. She's supposed to finish that, and she's supposed to say, I'm not willing to give information about what I do with my relationship. And that's an adult thing to do because it doesn't include you. So what she's supposed to do is stop including things that are not supposed to be included. For example, another guy into her personal abuse. That's not supposed to be inclusive. Okay? So she's supposed to include only friends. Only friends. But the friends have to be there only when she's willing to apologize about her bad, nasty cheating. Okay? That's what it should have happened. But it never did happen. So that's why Jesus didn't condemn the whore that took like 10 people and fucked them, did babies, and just ran off with another guy. Okay? That's what I have to say as an Aquarius. I hope you have a good night. Sex in the City should have been over, but we're still at it 2025 years later on. Bring back civilization.